Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On two, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's taking a shot on his first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Launches one deep downfield. It's Sauce Gardner on the interception. And the Jets have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Rodgers has his man. It's Corley. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hey, 88.
They'll go for it. Rodgers into traffic, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. Rodgers to throw. Has it in close.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Allen can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Rodgers here from the gun. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Chooses to bring this one out. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Chase coming in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He's got time here. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets trying to add to their lead. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
No.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Has the New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Gun.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got a man. It's Gesicki. Still has some space up near midfield. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
Get set. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. The Jets get there and bring him down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying for it with Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the 1st on 4th down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
1-1, ready?
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Brown. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
11. Gun. Stop. 11.
4th down. Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. This is ahead for about 5. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 26 on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Rodgers set to pass. Able to hit Hall, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the counter, Hall. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The give on 2nd to Hall. Still has room inside the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Working quickly here. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Rodgers will look to throw. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jets push their lead to 6. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, it denies the first down.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Finds his man, Chase. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. 11 Thomas.
They go play action here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
11 MT, 11 MT. Gun. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Setting up to pass. Headed out right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of Fowler in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1, ready?
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Here we go. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. This to take the lead in the final seconds. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
No. Wind out. You got 58.
Play action with Rodgers. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's out of bounds. That's a 1st down, but only 13 seconds left. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Put the body on the line for his team. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Corley reels it in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And a timeout arrives with just 4 seconds left. And a possible game winner upcoming. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
No. Wide left. Zoom. Look again it.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Greg Zuerlein is out in the game's biggest moment. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. So the Bengals take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock. You and I
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go here in Baltimore. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The master of play action, Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Hey, 626.
Again, here's Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get 300.
Rodgers now. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he'll be taken down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. On play action, Rodgers. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Hey.
7-3 is the score. With 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Finding space at the 15. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Penei Nwanwu now to return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
26.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now some movement up front Flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Jets have a first down. Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Again, it's Rodgers. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. They went for it all on that one, and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. Rodgers going up top again. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. Extra point try now for Zerline. He's got it. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
14, Ravens 10.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And it'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Another run here with Hall. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. He's going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First down for Aaron. This complete to Corley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets first down.
Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Hardy now with the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle.
A give right up the middle to Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Over here.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. The throw on the run is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Over the middle. That's Corley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On the give, it's Hall. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. Play action now with Rodgers. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
26.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Notice 50. Hey, you block over here. No.
They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one online. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And Zuerlein comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, Alf, it's hot.
Here's Henry. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That is brought in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Here's 1st down.
It's up.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Court. Middle. Cut.
Back to throw, Jackson. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off Quincy Williams. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd down, Rodgers. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down. Rodgers to the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 41 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there as he did not only a great job.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And the Ravens are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Jukes out a one-stop, and he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. Broke through the tackle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Nix. Caught by Burton. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Working inside the red zone. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that.
It's a Denver touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No.
Rodgers here off the play action. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the 1st time. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jet.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From midfield on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Rodgers will look to throw. Conklin brings it in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He has the New York touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action with Nix. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Plowing up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's caught for the first. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Broncos who have first and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Xavier Gipson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Back north.
Play fake, hits Rodgers. Hits his running back. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. To throw, Rodgers. Able to find Corley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Off play action, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing again. It's Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Knicks with it on 1st. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Knicks now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Wangu now to return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 46. Finds his target, Hall. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Has his man, it's Corley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Zuerlein on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Juke the defender. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. They just get the play off. Forced out to his right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Defense, one stop.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. It's an option to the left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throw.
Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Has the open man downfield. A lot of mess on the move here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Brought in by Vele. It's a Denver touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Corley reels it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets gotta score in a hurry. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. He's dropping deep on this snap. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Rodgers here off the play action. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this stage. He's got it inside the 10. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. They'll throw again. Rodgers. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
You know, Kate, one of the
Yeah, good shit, bro. Good shit.
Fortunate to play in. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red